Thank you, Heather, for joining me today. Can you please introduce yourself and what you do?
I am Heather Blair. I work with Catalyst Behavior Solutions. I'm a clinical mental health counselor. So we do typical mental health therapy. I'm also a board certified behavior analyst. And as part of that, I do behavior consulting. And in our company, we also do applied behavior analysis or ABA therapy.
Interesting. Those sound like useful services, especially now. So, what kinds of help can we find for individuals with Down syndrome, and when would it be most helpful?
Good question. So, if an individual with Down syndrome has DSPD services and they're having a specific problem behavior, a lot of times behavior consulting will be covered under DSPD. For everyone else, there's mental health therapy, which is covered under all insurance plans, have some kind of mental health plan, even if it's a high copay. And community mental health offers options also. Somebody should seek help when they are seeing a change in overall functioning, whether it's they're having a hard time sleeping or they're sleeping more often, their eating habits have changed, they have a change in motivation or a change in things they're interested in, and they've tried on their own for about a month with no success in getting things back to their norm and what they're comfortable with. That's a great time to seek help. And right now with coronavirus, I think a lot of people are noticing a change in functioning. And when that feels uncomfortable and they're not able to bring that back, it would be wise to seek help. And I wanted to mention sometimes helps individual therapy, but couples therapy is also very helpful. If you find the people that you're with maybe more often now are harder to communicate with, or it's harder to get on the same page, couples counseling is very effective. So is family therapy if it's a problem between maybe the parents or between siblings or the whole family. It's something that can benefit.
Uh, that is, I mean, that's fantastic advice. We are spending a lot of time together, so it's great if that therapy can also happen together, or if it needs to be individual. That's awesome too. So this is very pertinent to our COVID situation that we're in. Um, and I know that our Down syndrome community was asking about self-care. So, what advice would you give them on self-care?
Okay, good question. So I think good overall general advice for a functioning family and a functional home right now is maintain as much structure and routine as you can. So it brings normalcy and set expectations to the entire home if people can maintain the routine, a similar routine to what they had, or come up with a new routine and follow it, implement structure whenever you can so that things feel comfortable and you know what to expect. That's very helpful. As far as self care is something that's so important for caregivers to be effective. They have to be at their best. And so much is asked of caregivers. So it's really important for them to be practicing self care. And it doesn't take a lot. The really important parts of self care are take time for yourself, take space for yourself, and accept that you're doing the best you can. So, time and space can look different for every person. For some people, they're able to just take 10 minutes and go, listen to a few of their favorite songs or go garden every single day. For other people, they can't do it daily. And they're looking at more of like they're getting out and taking a walk 1 hour every couple of days, or they're taking a long bath, whatever it is, just make sure you have time to yourself um, and some space to yourself where you can focus on you and get back to prioritizing and taking a minute to just regroup. That's really important.
Yeah, regrouping and recentering, bringing it back in.
Yep.
I mean, that's so useful. So again, thank you so much, Heather, for helping us to learn more about the things that we can do to take mighty steps for our mental health. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.